Hi guys, just thought we'd take a look at this Worldpay Zinc card reader. I know there's a few people been talking about this on the forum recently. I've always taken cash here. I stopped taking cheques a number of years ago as well. Just wasn't worth the trip to the bank to pay a cheque in. But just recently I've wondered that if some people are put off by cash only. TV repair is always a grudge purchase. There's never anything enjoyable for the customer in having their TV repaired. So I know if I go off to have something repaired, the car or whatever, they'll often put it on a credit card, either because we haven't got any cash or haven't got enough cash, or just want it on the credit card and not have to worry about it for a month or two. So I thought that 2.75% charge is not too bad. You can add it to the repair bill if it's a credit card, but you have to cover that cost yourself if the customer uses a debit card. And obviously you've got to tell them about the 2.75% charge if you are adding that on to the bill, and you must not charge more than your costs, which would just be that 2.75%. Now I was surprised. I've already processed a couple of transactions and they've been paid into the bank within sort of 3 or 4 days, no problems. But they paid the gross amount, so one was $44.99 forum subscription, and I was surprised that they didn't take off their 2.75% before paying the money into the bank account. But one of the guys on the forum, Tim I think it was, said that they actually take out each month from your bank the whatever charges have been incurred that month. Seems a bit of an odd way of doing it to me, but that's fair enough, whatever they want. Anyone on the forum will know that I complained that I hadn't received the card reader, and then they sent another one out, and of course within a couple of days I'd received two. So I've used one, and this one is unopened, so I thought we'd just have a quick look at it. It comes in a really nice box. They've really thought about the presentation here. It's £59, I think it was. I haven't paid for it yet, obviously, because they'll be billing me at the end of the month for that. The PayPal Here card reader, which doesn't, I don't think, have an LCD screen like this one, is £100. This is a far nicer looking piece of equipment. So as I say, very nicely presented. You just pull the end off. It says, did we not cut through that? Yeah. Okay, it's just a bit tight. So inside we've got a USB lead. That is purely for charging, although when you plug this card reader into the PC to charge up, the PC does actually recognise it and as a drive, and if you go into it you'll see 3 files appear, but I don't think there's any other use for it. So USB cable and the actual unit itself, if I can get that on the camera, and then you've got just a small quick start guide, and then a simple Windows sticker. I don't know whether you can get more stickers if you're a shop, although I don't suppose you would be using Worldpay Zinc if you're a shop. You'd probably be using the full main Worldpay system. So yeah, just a Windows sticker, or in my case I've just stuck it on the workshop wall to let people know. You'll probably find the card reader is already partially charged. Sorry about the reflections, they've done this in a gloss black plastic. There's no protection on the panel to peel off. You've got the card slot at the bottom, and you've got a swipe groove in the top there. The on-off button is this soft touch button on the side. You'll probably find it's pretty much charged already, so just press and hold that. This is Bluetooth obviously, so you're going to need to have Bluetooth on your phone, or, well, I mean this one is for iPod and iPhone. I've got an iPhone 5. So you need the Bluetooth on, and obviously it needs to be paired. So I'm just going to sort the phone out whilst that fires up. In fact, you can see this one, there is not much charge at all, so we're going to need to charge this one, but I might be able to get the pairing process done on camera. Just in case this won't fire up because the battery is too low. The pairing process is quite simply, you'll turn on your Bluetooth. It's discoverable. Let me see if that will focus. Yeah, you can see the other card reader at the bottom there has already been paired, although it's not connected. And yeah, I'm not sure this is going to do anything at the moment. I think the battery is probably too low. What happens is when this is discoverable, you'll see a Bluetooth symbol up the top here. The phone will then find it, the two will have a chat, and a code will appear in the screen. Now that code has to match the code that the phone finds, and if it does, then well, I didn't realise, but I was pressing OK on the phone to pair them, but then it failed every time. And then I actually realised that once that code is on here and on the phone, you've actually got to press the tick button for OK on there. And as I said, I don't think this is going to do anything because the battery is too low. I think this came up pretty much. Oh, hang on, maybe you have to press and hold the tick. I seem to remember reading something about that to make it to turn the Bluetooth on. I think what we'll do is I'll just show you the other one working. If I just fire this up, yeah, you can see the battery full, the Bluetooth symbol, and if we try and do a transaction on the app, I'll just show you that as well. The app is just there. Hopefully you can see that with all the reflections, and it basically fires up like this. Once it's been registered, when you first fire it up, you need to enter your merchant ID, and actually you have to log in first, which is your email address and password, and then you need to enter your merchant ID. So you would type on the amount, enter the amount, and then press, whether it's card or cash. You can use this as an invoicing system if you take cash, but let's just click on card. It says connecting to keypad. Please insert or swipe card is on the app, and if we look at the actual pad now, it's asking you to do the same. And once you've done that, the customer's asked to enter their PIN, and you just follow the instructions on screen. You can type in here a reference. That's the previous one, just typed in TV repair, and that's it. It really really couldn't be easier. So as long as you've got a wireless connection or a decent 3G connection, I think you're absolutely fine. Sorry about all the reflections, it's a bit of a pain. I don't like the black. I mean, the black gloss looks nice until you get a fingerprint on it, and then it's not so good. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. I think the unit goes into a sort of standby mode on its own, but if you just press and release the actually I probably need to cancel that. Let's just cancel that payment. Cancel, yes, and that's that. I'll just shut that down. That goes back to the normal screen, and I think now we can probably just press that and shut it down. There you go, that's it. As I say, USB charging is pretty quick. Not sure how long the charge will last. I don't know whether you could go onto a market stall or a car boot sale like we'll be doing soon and use it all day long, but you could take a mobile charger just to keep this going. One of those battery pack ones. So that's it really. Don't know why this one won't fire up. Probably because the battery's flat. That's probably just the warning. It just comes up with that and does nothing else until it's charged. So yeah, we'll turn that off. He says it needs charging. That's as simple as that. So that's it. So I can now take phones. I can now take payments wherever I happen to be, and I'm also going to take this to the car boot sale. As I said, we've got a whole load of stuff to clear out. You can also take payments over the phone on the computer without using the app or card reader, and of course you can take payments. I get sent a lot of GHD repairs, and we can ask the customer to send their credit card details, or we can phone them for the details after the repair's complete, and just process it manually. So it's perfect. So yeah, hope that was useful. Catch you later.